Happy anniversary, Cypher.
Happy anniversary, Urban Science, Cypher. Woo, woo, woo.
Congratulations on 3 years anniversary.
Joyeux anniversaire, Cypher. Le troisième année.
Happy 3rd birthday.
Happy 3rd anniversary to Cypher. I can't wait to see you grow.
Hypest hip-hop jam in the city. The hypest jam in general in the city. The place that you can be put on and then realize the craziest things you never thought were possible.
Hi, my name is Joshua Clarke, also known as Scynikal. And I'm not wearing any pants. I'm joking. Or else maybe I'm not, maybe, who knows. You can't tell from where you're sitting anyway, that's the point.
Hey Joshua, Vincent Stephen-Ong, Urban Science. I'm actually very, very, very curious to know whether or not you're wearing pants, and thankfully, I have a little device here that will allow me to figure that out. We'll get to this at the end of the video. That question will finally be answered.
My favorite thing about Montreal, hands down.
Congratulations and send my love to everybody at Le Cypher, Urban Science, the brass band.
So my favorite thing is definitely the community that is being built.
Community. You know, it brings so many artists and so many people of all these different strands of life, brings them all together in just this one space.
It's a community where we can get together and express ourselves musically. It's a place, I don't know if y'all know, but it's a place where everybody knows your name and they're always glad you came. You want to be where you can see your troubles are all the same. Everybody, okay, I'm gonna stop ripping off chairs.
You know, every fucking Thursday is my favorite moment. All I look forward to in the week, you know, wake up in the morning, oh fuck, I have work, but after work, I have Cypher.
The vibe there is so friendly and it brings together people of all different walks of life.
This is Montreal in a nutshell. Le Cypher's crowd is one of the most diverse in the city, no doubt. They're super open and you get that jump off energy right away.
One of my most memorable moments was on that last night at the Blurry. Sereni-T was up on stage. Someone was mixing The Message by Fabulous 5 and they just killed it. I remember Sereni-T had the whole house jumping up and down. Everyone was dancing, laughing with each other. People were dancing with each other. You know, I was doing this. I was dancing with people around me, none of them who I knew, but we were all like feeling each other's vibe really well and having a real back and forth. You know, it's not just strangers kind of like dancing in a room or singing in a room together. It's really like everyone is involved with each other. Everyone is doing the same thing with one another. And that's how it feels every single time. And I remember that time too, it was just literally, it felt like the venue was going up and down with all of us. That is how much energy and how much just complete, like almost ecstasy, you know, it felt. And she was rapping about coming there. It was kind of hard for her because, of course, we live in Montreal and, you know, the roads are not made to be driven on. I'm not sure what they were made to do, but it doesn't seem like they were made to be driven on. And she just, you know, to the beat of the message, she was just going on about how she's coming there tonight, and everyone loved it. Everyone was feeling it.
It's infectious when you walk into the room and everybody's connected. The audience is connected to the performers, vice versa.
And also can make you feel really, really good.
One of my favorite moments, Xander on cello and Phung on flute, and they were battling and they were going back and forth, and all of a sudden, through the midst of like them soloing and battling each other, I got the idea that it kind of sounded like the end of the world. So I kind of came up with the idea that this is what life would be like in 3030 in the future, something along those lines. I was just inspired by what was going on, and then everybody who came up all contributed to that idea.
Une fois, je marchais au Cypher jeudi soir. J'ai entendu X Factor Lauryn Hill. Je pensais c'est le DJ qui jouait ça, mais quand je me suis approchée, c'est Drea Deneur.
Baby, you understand me now.
Alors, je ne sais pas quel m'aurait demandé d'être son batteuse à la Maison du Jazz.
My favorite moments this summer at the Jazz Fest was really, really special.
And I think one of our greatest moments was the Jazz Festival that just passed.
All 3 nights at the Savoy were absolutely insane. The performances were like...
My craziest memories from the Cypher happened during the Jazz Fest. Because at night, the Jazz Cats come out.
This summer at Jazz Fest when we went into Gerald Clayton, Kendrick Scott, Ambrose Akimosire, Justin Brown, Eric Harland, Jason Tyson, Ben Williams, all super heavy jazz cats. I think I'm forgetting some of them even in just one at the same time, and it was crazy. And we actually brought them to the Cypher, and I got to play with Jason Tyson and Ben Williams, and also with Justin Brown. But I had actually met Justin Brown at the Cypher last year as well. Only at the Cypher will that ever happen. It's just crazy.
The main thing for me is the quality, man. The quality of the musicianship, the musicality of the artists, the level of people that participate in that night is just very impressive. You never know what kind of really, really veteran, high-quality musician or super nice up-and-comer is going to show up.
It's afforded me a lot of great connections with amazing and talented musicians that I'm so happy to be working with them, and the fact that they respect my work as well as theirs, and they're young and they're fresh and they're hungry.
It creates a hunger. You know, there's a lot of these young cats that are hungry for the stage, whether it be vocals, music, rapping. They want to show off. They want to make it to the stage. And I think nights like the Cypher give them a chance to shine, but it also is very important for the development of artists in the city.
I've met a plethora of beautiful people that have pushed me to improve myself, become a better musician, and just have fun.
For a musician who's into that kind of music, it's kind of like an educational experience in a way.
For sure.
And
what I love about the Cypher is the learning experience. You hear people one week, and then you hear them the next week, and you could hear them improve. You know, it's safe to say that I've learned just as much going to the Cypher than I have in music school.
We can share skills, knowledge, but hip-hop truly is an instrument that can break isolating patterns and really give a voice to the voiceless.
I'm now a coordinator for Rap Battles for Social Justice, which, it's an activist and rapper platform, which is exactly what I want, and I wouldn't have been able to do that and be on that if it weren't for Cypher, you know?
The Rap Battle for Social Justice, which I'm part of, I'm co-organizing.
Anything that allows me to feel like Black Thought from the roots is good for me.
The music is awesome, so why wouldn't you want to be in a place like that?
I always feel re-inspired. So I'll get home at 3 in the morning and then start working on something new. The seed was planted.
You see someone that you recognize and the first thing your brain goes to is do you go to Cypher? And then they're usually yeah, I do.
It's awesome. Yeah. And also to ask someone, do you go to Cypher?
And they know what you're talking about right away.
It's like its own event. It established itself as its own thing on Thursday nights.
It's not a Cypher, it's #LeCypher.
Exactly, there it is.
People recognize me from the Cypher.
People recognize me in the metro. They don't know my name, but they're like, oh, you go at the Cypher, huh? And yeah, I do.
I got a lot of people on Facebook right now that I don't know all too well, except they make great music and they seem to be cool people. Most of those people I know because of the Le Cypher show. So if you don't have enough friends, come on to the Le Cypher show. You're guaranteed to meet some friends.
Souvent pour moi ça a été plus des découvertes d'artistes que j'avais jamais eu l'occasion d'entendre. Le freestyle, il y avait le gagnant Woodman, c'est vraiment un très bon MC, très bon freestyler, et j'ai aussi beaucoup aimé la dernière fois J Benla.
You'll meet awesome people. Shout out to Shem G, shout out to Basics, to Scynikal, to Wayne Tennant, shout out to my boy Milla Thyme.
Shout out to Shem G for being, and Shane. And shout out to all the people who aren't really here anymore. Shout out to Matt. Shout out to Sergey. Shout out to everybody who's not here but still part of it. And shout out to V-shan.
Literally the only thing missing is memes.
God is good.
Fucking sight, fuck. It's a good day. Oh, fuck the cock, fucking dope. Fucking video. Fuck, man, peace. Oh, fuck the cock. Oh, fuck the cock. Oh, fuck the cock.
Thank you, Cypher. You're cool.
As promised, I do have this device that I was going to try to determine whether or not Joshua Clarke is wearing pants or not.
I'm not wearing any pants. I'm joking. Or else maybe I'm not, maybe, who knows. You can't tell from where you're sitting anyway. That's the point.
So these are a set of polarized stereoscopic glasses. They're, I used to work in computers, and I know some people from Google, and I managed to get these sent to me. So these allow, oh wait, hold on a second. There you go. So I turn on the fisheye mode. This is great. So now I can actually get a closer look and answer that question of whether or not Joshua is wearing pants. I just need to get the right angle. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah. No, he is wearing pants. It turns out Joshua was wearing pants. So mystery solved. Nothing really, nothing too surprising there. Just one of those typical Joshua antics. This has been Vincent Stephen-Ong from Urban Science. Thank you for a great 3 years. Here's looking to another great one and many more after that. Let's create some great memories. Let's up our game. Let's do all of those things. We'll see you next Thursday.